Part 9.
It was already getting dark when they left the library. Maray's bag was heavy with books, and Hyung-soon walked beside her, hands in his pockets, pretending he didn't notice how close her shoulder brushed his now and then. They had been working together for weeks, and lately, things had started to feel different. She laughed a little easier around him. He stopped using sarcasm as a defense. Sometimes, when she smiled too long, he had to look away because his chest felt too tight. That evening, she was unusually shy, fidgeting with her sleeve as they reached the corner close to her house. "You don't have to walk me home, you know," she murmured. "Who said I'm walking you home?" He teased, hands still in his pockets. "Maybe I just live in this direction." She rolled her eyes but couldn't hide her smile. Just as she was about to say something back, a familiar voice called from ahead. "Maraya." Maray's mother was standing outside a small grocery store, holding a plastic bag and smiling in surprise. Maray froze. "Mom?" Maray's mom stepped forward and her gaze shifted to Hyung-soon, and her expression changed. A flicker of recognition. "Hyung-soon, ma'am." "Oh," she said softly. "It's you. Hyung-soon, right?" She finished with a gentle smile. Hyung-soon blinked. Nurse Kang." Maray turned to look between them, confused. "Wait, Mom, you know him?" Her mother nodded, her voice suddenly softer. "Yeah, his mom." Before she could finish, Hyung-soon cut in. Stiffened, his throat tightening. "Yeah, your mom once treated me when I had a fever," he said to Maray. He hadn't expected this. He never told anyone at school about his mom, not even Maray. The last thing he wanted was pity. Her mom stares at him. Before Maray could ask more, if her mom knew all her patients' name. Her mother turned to Maray. She didn't correct Hyung-soon. "Yes," she said gently. "He wasn't taking care of himself back then." Maray blinked, still piecing it together. "Oh, so that's how you know each other?" "Something like that," he said with a small laugh. "Maray, Mom. I'm a nurse, Maray. I attended to people every day. That makes me popular." Maray smiles. Then, out of nowhere, Maray mom blurted out, "Wait, you two aren't like dating or something, right?" Maray froze. Hyung-soon almost choked on air. What?" he stammered, wide-eyed. "Mrs. Kang," Maray gasped. "How could you say that? We are too young for that." Hyung-soon blushing. "Yes, too young. Really? I mean, kids these days your age date, and you're walking her home too." Maray mom said, teasing. Maray face turning pink as she nudged her mother's arm. "Yeah, stop it, Mom. Let's go home," she whispered. Her mom just laughed harder. Hyung-soon stares at them and smiled for real this time, the kind that reached his eyes. Maray turning back. "I'm sorry about my mom. She gets too friendly sometimes." "Good night. It's all right," he murmured, looking at Maray as he waved. "Bye." Maray's mother waved goodbye after teasing them. "Why don't you come in for dinner?" Hyung-soon, "Thank you, ma'am, but I have something to do now," he said, still pink. She smiled. "Sure." Maray, "Mom," he said no. "Leave him alone." Maray mom. "Next time then, bye." Hyung-soon, "Bye, next time." That night, as he walked to his workplace, but he couldn't stop smiling at the image of her blushing face replaying in his mind over and over. Too young? Really? The next day, the hospital smelled faintly of disinfectant and lilac. Hyung-soon pushed open the glass door, his hands full, a small plastic bag of tangerines, his mother's favorite. He passed through the familiar white hallway, nodding slightly to the nurses who recognized him. The quiet hum of machines and the soft shuffle of slippers had become part of his world. Heavy, yet strangely comforting. He stopped in front of the door, labeled Room 207. He hesitated first before stepping in. Through the glass, he could see his mother on a wheelchair, sunlight pouring over her thin shoulders. Her hair was neatly brushed today. She was smiling faintly at something the nurse behind her said. For the first time in months, Hyung-soon felt his chest unclench. She looked peaceful. He exhaled, placing the plastic bag down. Just then, the door opened and Nurse Kang, Maray's mother, stepped in. "Oh, Young-soon she said warmly. You came early today. He straightened and nodded politely. Good afternoon, ma'am. She smiled, noticing the fruit in his hands. You brought something for your mom again? Let me see. Before he could answer, she took the bag from him with practiced ease, setting it on the small bedside table and arranging the fruit neatly in a bowl. You know, she said as she worked, your mother's been improving a lot lately. She's calmer. She even joined us in the recreation room yesterday. Talked a bit about you too. Young-soon's fingers tightened slightly. He swallowed hard, his voice low. Really? She said, smiling at him. She's proud of you. Keeps saying her son is working hard and growing strong. He looked away, his throat aching a little. That's good, he murmured. I'm sorry. I lied yesterday. I just don't want people to know about her. When Mare's mom turned back, her gaze softened. She could see the heaviness in his shoulders. That quiet weight of someone who carried too much too young. You're doing well, Hyung-soon, she said gently. But you shouldn't bear everything alone. It's not good for a young boy to hold so much inside. He gave a small, polite smile, though it didn't quite reach his eyes. I'm fine. Thanks, Mire mom. But Mire is not people. She's your friend, right? Hyung-soon hesitated. Friends? Are they really friends? They just study together because of the history project. Then he finally added, Yeah, I'll tell her myself. Nurse Kang turned. Here, she said, holding the already peeled tangerine. Hyung-soon. Oh, thanks, but I have stomach ache when I eat them. Mire mom. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. As she placed the plate down. Hyung-soon. No, it's no problem. You didn't know. Mrs. Kang turned to him. You'll be a good boy, HM. Eat well, rest when you can. And remember, even the strongest tree needs care. Hyung-soon gave a small laugh, scratching the back of his neck. Thanks. Good, she said with a grin. Then, with a playful sparkle in her eyes, she added, And you know, Mire talks about you a lot lately. If you want to date her, remember, you have to ask for my permission first. And she has to be 18. Okay? Hyung-soon froze. What? She know. I mean, it's not like that. Her soft laughter filled the room. Relax, I'm only teasing. Just then, the door opened again, and a nurse wheeled in his mother. Her eyes lifted, and the moment she saw him, they lit up. Hyung-soon. She breathed, her voice trembling. He froze. His mom actually smiled at him and called his name. He rushed to her side. Mom! Mire mom and the nurse slip out, leaving them. Hyung-soon knelt in front of her, taking her frail hand in his. Are you okay? She smiled weakly, brushing his hair away from his forehead. You didn't come for a while. I thought maybe you forgot about me. His chest ached. No, Mom, never. I just had school and work. I'm sorry. I should have come sooner. Her eyes filled with tears as she cupped his cheek. No, Lem, sorry. I should be the one apologizing. I haven't been a good mother to you. Don't say that, he said quickly, his voice breaking. You didn't do anything wrong. I left you alone, she whispered. Your father would be so disappointed in me. He shook his head, the words caught in his throat. No, he wouldn't. He just want you to get better. That's all. Her tears fell. I'm so sorry for everything. Please forgive me, my child. I'm sorry for ignoring you when we both lost him too. Hyung-soon. Don't cry, Mom. I know you didn't mean to act like that. You just missed him. She leaned forward, hugging him tightly. The kind of hug that carried years of exhaustion, fear, and love. You've grown so much, she murmured. So kind, so much like him. Hyung-soon hugs her as his tears came down, swallowing the lump in his throat. I missed you, Mom. Mum, I'm so sorry, my child. And for the first time in a long while, Hyung-soon didn't feel like he was carrying the world alone. Present. Mire slipped into her hotel room quietly, even though her whole body was shaking. Sujin was already asleep, breathing softly. The moment Mireille's eyes landed on her sleeping roommate, she forced herself to swallow her sob and stay silent. She couldn't break down here. She needed air. She needed space. And she needed answers. She grabbed her phone with trembling fingers and stepped onto the small balcony, closing the sliding door gently behind her. The night air of Jeju felt cold against her wet eyes. She dialed her mother. It rang twice. Then, my princess finally remembered she has a mother. Her mom's voice was teasing, playful, unaware. Myray didn't say a word. Her throat burned. Her chest tightened. Silence. Her mum's tone changed immediately. Myray, are you there? As she waved at a nurse who was leaving. Still nothing. Myray pressed a hand to her mouth to stop the sob, but it still escaped, broken and small. Her mom's voice sharpened with worry. Myray, what is it? Are you hurt? Talk to me. Finally, Myray broke. Her voice cracked open like a wound. Mom, why didn't you tell me? A pause. Long, heavy. Her mother's breathing stalled. Tell you what? Myray, what's wrong? Why are you crying? Did something happen? Myray clenched the railing. Why didn't you tell me Hyung soon called? Why did you hide it from me? You knew I liked him. Total silence. For a moment, Myray thought her mother hung up. Then, her mom spoke. But not gently. Not calmly. Furious. Did you meet him? Is he back? Are you all right? Answer me, Myray. Myray's voice trembled. That's not the question, Mom. Her mom exploded. Then what? What do you want me to say? So you can cling to him again? Cry after him again? Chase him like you did? He left you, Myray. He left us without a word. Myray sobbed louder, shaking. Why didn't say anything? Her mom cut her off, voice breaking with her own tears. You think I wanted to see you destroyed again? Myray froze. Her mother rarely cried. Now she was sobbing. Do you remember your accident? Do you know how it felt to see my only child unconscious for a week? Do you know what it did to me to watch you nearly go over a boy? Myray covered her mouth again. Her heart twisted painfully. Her mom cried harder. When you woke up, you cried every day, every night, begging for him. I thought I was losing you right in front of me. Myray whispered, broken. I loved him. Her mom's answer came sharp and trembling. And that is why I told him to never call you again. You had to repeat your final exam. Myray, you almost repeated the entire year. You stopped eating. I almost lost you. Myray whispered. You didn't care about how I felt. Her mom gasped, wounded. How can you say that? Myray's tears fell harder. You should have told me the truth. You should have told me he called. You should have trusted me. You didn't protect me, Mom. You just kept me in the dark. Her mother's voice cracked. I did it because I love you and don't want to lose you. Myray shook her head. No, don't say that. Her mom broke down completely. Myray, please don't talk like that. I'm coming. Okay? Let's talk about this. Don't cry. But Myray couldn't breathe. Couldn't think. Everything hurt. I need space. Don't worry, I won't try to do anything stupid. Her mother called her name. Myray, Myray, wait. But she ended the call. Her hands trembled violently as she turned off her phone completely. Then she sank to the floor of the balcony, pressing her forehead to her knees, crying until her whole body shook, crying until she couldn't distinguish pain from anger, anger from heartbreak, heartbreak from love, crying because everything she believed for years just shattered. And beneath the tears, one terrifying thought came. If my mom hid that from me, what else did she hide? The next day, Myray didn't hear her alarm. She barely heard Soojin calling her name either. All she remembered was opening her eyes and feeling her whole body ache heavy, slow, feverish. Her head throbbed. Her throat burned, and the heat behind her eyes felt like fire. Soojin's palm pressed to her forehead. Oh my God, Myray, you're burning up. Myray groaned weakly. I'm fine. Just tired. Soojin snorted. Yeah, tired enough to cook an egg on your forehead. I think we should go to the hospital. Myray, no, I'm fine. Soojin snort. Fine. Stay still. She ran around looking for a towel and water to press Myray's forehead. The manager came by once, checked on her saying they should go to the hospital. But Myray refused, saying she's fine. And she just caught a cold because she stayed out for too long. He agreed and told her to rest since her work for tomorrow's campaign was already complete. Soojin took care of her throughout the morning. She went down to get drugs, help Myray change and feed her before leaving, as Myray tell her not to let anyone in. Later that evening, the lights were dim and the ocean breeze came through the small open window. Myray lay curled up under the blanket, feeling hollow and raw from the fever. Soojin came back in, holding a small plastic bag. She switched on the light. Hey, are you still sleeping? Myra blinked and slowly sat up. Dizzy. You're back? Sujin's eyes spark up. Yep. I got you the seaweed soup and some porridge. Don't argue, Myra. Thank you, Sujin, for taking care of me. Sujin taking off her coat. Please, if I don't take care of you, who's going to remind me to drink 2 liters of water every day? Myra gave a small, tired laugh. It felt good to laugh, even a little. Then Sujin hesitated before adding, Oh. Director Park asked about you. Myra froze. What? Sujin shrugged like it was nothing. He looked worried when he heard you were sick. Actually, more than worried. He kept asking if your fever was high, if you were resting, if you needed anything. Myra tried to force her face to stay neutral, but her fingers tightened slightly around the blanket. And what did you tell him? That I was taking care of you, and that you didn't want visitors? Myra sighed in relief, but her chest tightened anyway. Sujin continued casually. He said you should take this after you finish eating. She pulled a small blue and white box from the plastic bag. Good for fever and chills, he said. Myra stared at the box for a long moment. Then she gave a small, conflicted smile. That's unnecessarily thoughtful. Sujin. Yeah. The director is really kind. Myra. Yeah. Kind. For the whole team. Sujin passed the bowl of porridge to her. Here, it's still warm. Myra. Thank you, you're such an angel. Sujin playful. It's not for free. You're going to pay me 1 million won after these 2 days treatment. Myra laughs. I'm going to be in debt then. Sujin smiled as she walked towards the table to eat. The next day, the room was quiet when Myra woke up. Her head felt light, her body a little heavy from fever, but the soft scent of porridge drifted from the table. Sujin was already gone. A small note lay beside the neatly packed food. Don't forget to eat and take your medicine. Annie, Sujin, Myra chuckled weakly. She's so sweet. Then she pushed herself up slowly, wobbling a little as she turned toward her bedside table to look for her phone. Since that night, she had turned it off after crying. She didn't want anyone disturbing her. Just as she wore her glasses to search for her phone, there was a soft, hesitant knock on the door. Myra blinked. Everyone should already be at the campaign site. So who? Maybe room service? She dragged her feet to the door. Still in her oversized t-shirt and tiny shorts, she peeked through the small hole and froze. Her breath got caught in her throat. His name almost slipped from her lips. She unlocked the door with trembling fingers and swung it open. She saw him. Ji-won. He was panting hard, his chest rising and falling like he had sprinted the whole distance from Seoul to Jeju. Sweat clung to the strands of hair falling across his forehead. His hands trembling slightly. His eyes, those warm eyes that always smiled at her, were nothing like she remembered. They looked destroyed, like he hadn't slept, like he was scared. Myra stuttered, voice barely a whisper. Ji-won, what are you? She didn't finish, because he suddenly stepped forward and wrapped his arms around her. A desperate, not suffocating but a shaking embrace, as if he feared she might vanish if he blinked. Myra stiffened, eyes wide, her arms frozen at her sides. Her heartbeat slammed against her chest, loud and confused. His breath was ragged against her shoulder. His voice trembled against her shoulder. You scared me. She froze, eyes wide. This wasn't like him. The Ji-won she knew was calm, polite, always smiling a little, never shaken. She feared she might break at his warm embrace. So they stay there like that, silent, the air filled with things unsaid. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on your notifications to know when I upload the next chapter.